The summertime in Australia on a warm season golf course like here in Queensland, using of PGRs is front and centre in any maintenance program. So if you are using on your golf course or any turf facility around Australia products like Primo Maxx II or Primo 250 EC, there's about 3 points we want to consider to get the best out of your applications. So the first point that we want to ensure to get the best out of the products, whether it be Primo Maxx II or 250 EC, is that we're applying them in a well-calibrated sprayer. And what we want to ensure that when we're applying these products to your turf surface, we're using Syngenta's XC04, the red nozzles, and we're applying the products with a water rate of between 350 and 500 litres per hectare. Second tip to get the best out of your applications of Primo Maxx II or 250 EC is to use growing degree days. Now this is a model that's based on heat accumulation. It's been around for quite a while now, but is very well recognised and well accepted within the industry. So if you go onto the Syngenta Turf website, there's an online calculator, but then we also have a portable calculator through Turf Advisor that will help you track your growing degree days as well. So essentially for a warm season grass, we're going to be looking at around 200 growing degree days, and that will then start counting down from the time that you activate that start date from when you apply your PGR, and that will then track the accumulated heat over the period of time, and then it draws down that 200 growing degree days until you reach a point where then you receive an alert, and that alert will come in the form of an email at 80%, and then another one will come at 90% threshold reached, and then another one at 100%. And that is to assist you in your planning and to help go out and reapply your PGRs to maintain the suppression of growth. The third and final point to getting the best out of your PGR applications is to utilise another model called growth potential. And this is a model that's been around now for a little while that assumes 100% maximum growth for a warm season grass such as green couch at 31 degrees Celsius, and for cool season grasses such as bent grass at 21 degrees Celsius. Now apps again like Turf Advisor will track your growth potential based on your location. But essentially what we see here in southeast Queensland, we start to see above 50% growth at around sort of mid to late August, and then into spring. And then growth really increasing as we get through to January, February, where typically we'll get that 100% sort of growth. So what we're using growth potential for is to help guide our Primo Maxx II and Primo 250 EC rates. Right? It's nothing to do with longevity, that's GDD. But what growth potential is doing, it helps guide your rate application as well. So if we're starting off initially in early spring or late winter here in southeast Queensland, growth potential is starting to get above 50%. Then on the Primo Maxx II and the 250 EC rate label, you'll notice a rate range, and the rate will start low and move up into about sort of 1.2 to 1.6 litres per hectare. So what we want to do is use GP, and you can use it again just simply as a guide, starting off at about 50 to 60% growth at the lower rate, and as growth potential then increases, you then increase your rate to match that growth and to keep your turf in good suppression. So to summarise, 3 simple tips to get the best out of your PGR applications. 1, calibrate your sprayer, use the correct nozzles and good water volume to ensure even coverage. 2, use GDD to track the intervals in between applications to get the best and to keep that turf in suppression phase. And 3, utilise other tools and models such as growth potential to look at what rates you should be applying as that growth starts to increase at different parts of the year. Thanks for watching, and for any more information on this or any other product within the Syngenta range, visit syngentaturf.com.au.